Hello, dear Veritas Antiqua listeners. Welcome to our journey into the depths of history and mythology. I am your mysterious narrator. If you are ready, I will lift the veil of time and take you on today's journey. Today, there is a story from a bilingual clay tablet dating back thousands of years. The left column is in Hittite, one of the oldest languages of Anatolia. The right column is in Hittite. This tablet may have been a spelling exercise or practice text by an inexperienced scribe. But for us, this tablet is a record of a historical narrative. This is the story of the moon god who fell from the sky. It all begins with chaos. The text is completely devoid of literary embellishments. It is plain, even dull, but what it describes is the apocalypse itself. Lightning flashes in the sky, but these are no ordinary lightning bolts. This is the wrath of the storm god of the sky. The text says he is spreading terror in a terrible way. It is as if the storm god, with all his raw and terrifying power, wants to forcefully chase the moon from the sky. And the moon god called Kašku by the Hittites, seems frightened by this noise and commotion, this divine fury. It abandons its place in the sky. It falls. Researchers interpreting the text pose an interesting question here. Could the moon's setting on the horizon, just like how we children used to think a plane disappearing over the horizon had crashed, have given ancient people the impression that it was falling to the ground? Perhaps the origin of the myth was this simple misconception. Or perhaps it was a lunar eclipse? Or, in such weather, he says, that is, in thunderous, stormy weather, it is impossible for the moon to be seen in the sky. However, in this narrative that has survived to the present day, whatever the reason, the result is a catastrophe. The moon has been torn from its throne in the sky and crashed onto the gate of a city or a marketplace trodden by everyone in an unnamed land. This is where the most tragic and bizarre part of the story begins. A god has fallen. The cosmic order has been disrupted. So, who noticed? Can you imagine? The silver god of the sky is alone in an unknown place, in the midst of mud and chaos. He is all alone in an unfamiliar land, shaking with fear. The text says the moon is paralyzed with fear, unable to move. Chaos spreads through the streets. Everything is in disarray. No one knows what anyone is doing or where they are going. Everyone is running around mindlessly. The god's fall has disrupted order on earth as well. Among the panicked people, someone who knows the order takes action. The man of the storm god. He is a water expert, a master of magic rituals and fortune-telling. He knows that this event is related to the cult of rain and fertility. He immediately gathers the necessary materials and begins to recount what has happened to the moon in a lamentable manner in the Hatti language. It is like a ritual. Perhaps it is a sacred drama performed in a temple before an audience. And the gods also participate in this drama. The first god to see the pitiful state of the moon is Hapantali, the protector. He goes to her side and tries to comfort her with soothing words. But the chaos is not over. The storm god, as if his anger has not subsided, now increases the intensity of the rain. The floodwaters begin to rise. The moon, paralyzed where it fell, now begins to fear being swept away and drowned by the floodwaters. The bouts of fear intensify. At that moment, a second goddess appears, Kamrušepa. She is the chief sorceress of the Hittite pantheon, the goddess of healing and purification. Hapantali with her protection, Kamrušepa with her magic and rituals, begin to offer support. They try to purify her, save her from the sacred paralysis, and convince her to return to her rightful place in the sky. So did they succeed? Was the moon able to return to the sky? Although the rest of the text has been lost, we know from some later editions in Hittite that the rituals continued, that King Labarna also participated in this life and death ritual, and that cups were raised in honor of the gods. Until our next mythological journey, don't forget to look up at the sky. It once trembled with fear. Thank you for joining us in this episode. You have been listening to the Veritas Antiqua channel. You can subscribe to our channel and follow us on social media to stay updated on new episodes. Farewell.